to the MarcWes Sport
wizard on the ground,
Podcast.
and he just basically got him in a rear naked choke and just choked him out. And it was all she wrote for Gaethje, and Oliveira is still the champion. And then the other thing that happened was Canelo Alvarez, bro, fucking
How does
lost.
that?
Canelo Alvarez lost. I mean, this is a guy, to me, he was probably, I mean, when it comes to Mayweather fights, he's probably the only one that no one really got close, to be honest. I'm going to just be real about that. But there was a couple of times where Canelo was like, okay, if he continues on this route, maybe he could do something. But in this fight, it was almost kind of the same, maybe not as bad as Rose. It was almost like he wasn't taking it seriously, and he was like not being disciplined in his fighting, and he thought he could just do it with his own ability, and this guy worked him. He pretty much worked him. He did everything but basically, knock him clean out. So
quick question. I hear Canelo got paid $50 million for that fight, and the other dude got paid $5 million. Does that kind of go back to what I just said recently about when you get paid all this money? It's like he nonchalant. I got paid $50 million, man. It's all good. I'm about to beat this scrub. It ain't nothing. It kind of like what Mike Tyson did with Buster Douglas. It's kind of like what
probably applies to some people, but it doesn't apply to Mayweather. Mayweather was always getting paid more, and he's still.
But see, he's a different breed. He's part of the MarcWes Sports Podcast. We got a different fire under us. We talk about these other people. Like I've been saying, you get paid this money. Some people lose that passion. Like, why am I doing this all day? It's kind of like what Jim Carrey said right now. When is enough is enough. You feel me? I got all this money. He said he retired from comedy. Why? Because I got all this money. That fire that I had when I was in Living Color, I don't got that same fire right now. You feel me? So again, you're going to see that, because again, there's more to life. It's more, you feel me? Like ultimately, like we getting old, to be honest with you. Like,
but hold on, let me say this. Can I say this about Canelo? He went up to light heavyweight. You know what I mean? He's like, he's like a middleweight.
Middleweight, yeah.
He's a little dude. I mean, compared to a light heavyweight, he only fought, one time at light heavy. He fought Kovalev. Kovalev was already old dude. This dude is a young dude, right? Young Russian dude. He's bigger than him. He's younger than him. And on top of that, he knew how to box. So it's like, truthfully, he was just whatever Canelo hit him with, he was eating that easy. And then he was also giving it back to him. So, it was, I think Canelo just bit off more than he could chew. I think he was just got a little too confident. He's like, you know what? I'm whooping all these dudes down here. Let me go up. Let me try to fight one of the. And this dude is in Russia. He's a world champion. You know what I mean? It's just we don't know him over here. So most people underestimated him and thought Canelo was just going to whoop him like he does everybody else. But he wasn't having that shit this time,
Look, man, at the end of the day, man, nobody cares about those fights. It's not Mayweather. It's not none of the Paul brothers. Like, y'all not having Wes watch the fight. Mark is gonna watch it because, and you gonna watch it because, yeah, I like boxing like that.
Yeah.
Me, it gotta be them names. Canelo, yeah, you have the name, but you're old. At least in my eyes. I've been hearing your name for too long. Like, it's time to give it up. You feel me? Boxing is already kind of dead right now. Only reason we was watching is because of Tyson Fury and Wilder. You know what I'm saying? And then Mayweather is gone. I'm going to go ahead and make money on a helipad. All these other fighters, man, the Crawfords and y'all supposed to been fight. By the time y'all fight, it's going to be like Mayweather and Pacquiao. It's too late. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Boxing is not doing or giving me what need to be gave. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm over here like, la, 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 la. Like, come on, man. You got the girls out boxing, disappointed Marcus. You got the Canelo fight. Huh?
I think UFC, to me, is is big. UFC is big. Boxing is not so much. I give you that. But UFC, nah, I think there's so many big name stars and people come out